EGM 98387 coming to you from Spanaway, Washington. Here's the status on the my attempt at container gardening. On these three pots here, they're peas, and eventually they're going to get. I'll put them along this fence here. These are the transplanted raspberries, canes that are coming up, and you can see they're getting a lot of fruit on them. They're just not growing. The sun hasn't been out too much. So there's my radishes here in this bucket here. I have a brush pile here, and then there's a Concord grapevine here. That's coming along. It's on top of a wood pile, so there's a little pile of wood down here, and this vine is coming from there, and it's growing along here. And then I have this windmill feature. These are the cucumbers that I got from Path to Freedom seeds. Here's the there's a label they came in. I don't know if you can get that or not. I'm sorry if it's not focusing. But it's cucumber salad Longfellow. And these were packages for 2011. So that's how old those seeds are in there, and they're from freedomseeds.org. And just about every cucumber seed that was in there is growing into a nice plant. So, and here's the status on the cherry tree. This is a Rainier cherry variety. And what happens is I got ants on the end, and I have to cut them off. So I had to trim the ends of the leaf was curling up, and I was getting ants. I'm not getting big bunches of cherries. I'll get like 1 or 2 cherries on a branch because this is a condition. I think this is from too much moisture in the air. They shrivel up. I don't know why I'm getting too much rain, or it's not dry enough for them. So, and I'm getting, a few bunches of cherries here. And here's strawberries I have growing in this wash tin. And surprisingly, I haven't seen no slugs this year anywhere on the strawberries. No slugs at all. I'm getting a few berries on these. So that's the status on that. And then over here I'm getting a lot of Asian pears on this tree. There's more Asian pears there. So you can see this tree is being very productive. So are these other pear trees that I have here. So this is a Bartlett pear here. It's doing nicely. And here's a rescue pear. There's 2 pear trees here. So this is a rescue pear. See the pears I'm getting on that. And here's my blueberries. One of them. This one didn't do too good. I had to cut it off because it was getting like leaves were falling off. So I had to prune that off there. My tomatoes are coming along. Then it's been cold and cloudy and rainy a lot. So it's just today the sun's coming out. Another blueberry. I haven't gotten any very much on this. And this one I got from Walmart a few years ago. It still gives me leaves, but I've never had any fruit on it. And here's my other strawberry patch here. So, and then I have that first black 300-gallon poly tank. Has the worm drainage out of it in it. I just take this, I pour this in there. And I keep, leaves and weeds and table scraps in here, and I keep plenty of water. And if it gets too hot, I'll have to put a fan out here, I guess, or something. I don't like it if it's too hot. Those are actually the ends of the cherry trees weeds, and they hide. You know, they're like any other animal. You need special care, so I give them water. I have this one here, so I keep the. If anybody's wandering around, they want to know what these things are. That on the wall. This is a basic description of what the worm factory is. Here's the one I purchased originally. So I've been use that, and it has a spigot here, and this thing fills up. I give them water once in a while. I get food scraps. So like, I'll put some food scraps down on that one, and more food scraps on this one. And they eat it. It makes this juice. This juice here. And I pour that out on the in the tank in the back. So anyhow, I'll show you the tank again. That with that pump on it. I have this water pump, and it's connected to the bottom of the tank. It's going into that pump, and I have this little air bubbler in here, aerating the worm. That's why I poured the worm juice in there. I'll probably mark it on here that I'm putting worm casting worm juice in there. So this is just fresh water here. That's rainwater. What I do is I turn this timer on, and I go, I want it to fill a barrel. So this will fill that barrel over there. And then here I have a on-off for the pond. Got a Y connector here, so this switch here, I can turn this on, and it'll spill off. The water will spill into this pond area here. And this is that barrel filled with fresh. This just has fresh water in it from that green tank. And I can turn that on, fill that. I could fill those over there. And I have that pump on this hose here. And I have another. I have a connector here. And I have the hose. So I have this part of the hose goes over to there, and then I have this connector here, and it just goes to this hose here. And then it's all running from that blue pump. See that hose? This hose here is running all the way down there, running all the way down here. And then there's a Y connector on that. Here. Signing off.